Okay, what's up, everyone? Welcome into Comic Book Women. Yay! We got a full crew, sorta. Jen's gonna be here, so we'll be a full crew. But thank you for joining Comic Book Women. Tonight we'll be covering the runners up, so 12 through 20. But while you guys are all settling in, there, now it's official. Yeah, guys, welcome in. We're excited to have the whole house full today once Jen joins. But before we get started, shout out to our sponsors over at Covrprice. All the information you see tonight is brought to us from them. So use the code in the description and the code, whatever. Try them out. That was well said, huh? And our other sponsors, Bird City Comics. You guys are going to lose your minds when you see what we'll be revealing tomorrow. So make sure you're following us on Instagram if you want a sneak peek at that. And yeah, let's do a quick round table. We'll start with Sarah since she's ready. Love the shirts.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, had to.
Very nice. Very nice. How's it going, Sarah?
It's going good. It's going good. Today is an election day for us here in Wisconsin. If you haven't heard it's probably national news by now, but yeah, otherwise, living the life. It's all good. And I'm glad Lucy's back. Yeah, I'm excited.
She needs a link.
Wait, Jennifer needs what? Did you get her? Did you set it, Lucy? What do you want me to? I swear, guys, we've done this for 4 years. We should have an idea how to get in here, right?
Isn't today our anniversary day?
It is, in fact. I was going to wait till Jen got here, but let's just start talking about it.
Yes, we're waiting for Jen.
Nirvana, right? Lucy, you're saying it's 4 years today. We started this channel?
Yes, I remember it was April Fool's, and we were like, people are going to think we're faking it.
Oh, yeah. No, this is like legit. This is really our anniversary. So, yeah, shout out to us. It's kind of cool to be able to have a YouTube channel that stays alive this long, right?
Right.
And then Sarah got to kind of join us in the middle of all of it, and it's been an interesting ride so far.
Okay, I don't know what are you guys talking about, $1 million check. What happened? What?
Oh,
is it politics? We can talk about it later because I have no idea what's happening. Sorry.
I'll make it very super short. There is kind of a major election here in Wisconsin.
Okay.
So Elon Musk came to Green Bay and was like, I'm going to give away some money. So a couple people won $1 million each. So I didn't win it.
That's funny.
You would have known if I would have won it.
He was paying for votes or what?
Huh? I have no idea. idea.
Okay, it's not a politics show, so let's not talk about it. Let's just move on. Can you pick up my purse? Okay, no. Okay, fine. Sure. I dropped my purse and just walked away.
She's upset.
No. She's pretending to scream. She's playing.
All right, let's dive right in because I don't know when Jen's gonna hop on, so we'll just get started. If you guys are just hopping in, we covered the runners up, so we start with number 20. Sarah, I'll pass this one over to you.
I knew you were gonna do this to me. I feel like I knew it. Well.
Whoops. There you go.
We've got Spawn number 1, the Todd McFarlane direct. We've seen this so many times. So,
yeah.
Is it a shocker? No. Again, I technically do not own a copy, but my brother does. So technically I do. But I do also own Malibu Sun number 13, which is the first appearance of Spawn in a preview. So figure that out. So anyways, Spawn remains in the aftermarket king and creator Todd McFarlane has a lot to do with that. The man has his hands in so many.
Oh, you're on 20, goofball. 20.
Oh, I get all excited.
Oh, like, why are
you're reading Spawn. I'm like, what's happening? Okay, well, I guess let's go 19 and then we'll come back to 20. I'll read it.
I got you all. April Fools.
Oh, you really did. I was like, wait, what is she doing? But okay, so you were talking about this one.
Yes, I know it was lost. I was like, what is she reading? I thought I got the wrong list.
Wow. You legit got me. I was not sure what was happening. So Spawn is the one that Sarah doesn't technically own.
Right.
Okay, this makes more sense.
I know. Sorry.
Wait, what happened to number 20?
We'll go back to it in a second. I don't know why.
That is hilarious.
I got excited. But yeah, so Spawn, right? So Spawn's fantastic. He's definitely, this is a blue chip comic. There are a reason Spawn remains the champ. We all know why. We've tracked 28 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 28% with a high sale of 20. Again, I will pick this up at C2E2 if I see this for $26 for a raw copy and a current raw near mint fair market value of $23. So we've been warning you, pick it up. So
yeah, so if you find one, let's get you on the list so that we don't have to keep making fun of you every week when this pops up.
right.
But this is number 19. We were totally messing with you guys. Number 19, Spawn number 1, the Todd McFarlane Direct Edition. Now, Lucy's going to take us back to number 20.
Taking you back to Cali. I'm just kidding. Okay, so number 20, Omega Man. This one is okay, what is it? Omega Man number 3. What's happening? Okay, fans begged for it, so it happened. Jason Momoa is now in it. It is reality. He'll beat Lobo. This book marks the debut. Yeah,
Debut.
I'm saying it right. Okay, of Lobo, and has been the topic discussion for years. And we have talked about it. We kind of like, and we have a show that you guys can go back and look. And watch that we talked about this, but it's been the topic for a while, and the fueled by the rumors that eventually became a fact with Momoa taking the role. While he won't get a solo feature just yet, Lobo was expected to feature heavily in Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. If that comes to pass, this book could see even more fans interest in this book, so maybe it will pick up even more. So if you see this for this price, maybe less, pick it up. But yeah, we track 7 copies sold at 7-day trend of 41% of high sell for $96 for VF, and a raw copy, a current Yearman raw, for $98.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like, this is going to be one of those books, like, I think you're going to see it just on the list pretty consistently between now and when you have Lobo appear on the screen. But with Supergirl coming out, it's just another little additive to why people are going to want to get a hold of it. Hi, Jen. Welcome.
Hey, so quick question, because I was watching you guys in the back. Number 20 is Omega Man, and 19 is Spawn.
Oh, yeah, we got it. We got it. Oh, we figured it out.
It was an April Fool's joke, Jen. We were playing with the audience there.
Oh.
Jen's all confused too.
She's catching up, guys. She's catching up. All right, so at number 20, so we're all on the same page. The Omega Man number 3, and then we'll just keep on moving because this one I'm excited to talk about because I actually own a nice little stack of these. So next up, we have the infamous Iron Man number 1. This book absolutely exploded when we found out that Robert Downey Jr. was going to be playing Victor Von Doom. This has his first appearance as Victor Von Doom, and it's also Tony Stark as AI. So the connections there are pretty clear. The cover is phenomenal. It does a really good job of illustrating how these two characters are going to kind of merge together. So yeah, no surprise that this is one of the covers that everybody was hunting. With it being that all black border, it's super tough to get this in a high condition. I, however, think I have I don't know, maybe 3 of them, and they're all minty. So I'm sending them off to CGC to see what happens. Let's see. We have 8 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 51%, with a high sale of $40 for a raw copy and a current near mint fair market value of $39. I think it'll be one of those evergreen covers where when you're talking about the Avengers, Doomsday, and all the characters involved with that, this might be the book that people just want for the illustration of it.
How many do you have?
I have 3 or 4, maybe
I have
more.
2.
You have
I
2,
have
yeah. This
none.
was expensive for so long. Like you could find these pretty easily.
I found mine crazy $1.
Yeah, maybe not anymore.
Wow, that's
Mhm.
crazy. I mean, it's still like if you get it for like a raw one, like it's not still $40. It's not that bad, you know. But I mean, depends the condition, like Laura was saying.
Yeah, everybody's so excited about this. I really feel like everybody's like, okay, Marvel's finally coming back. They're going to be doing us proud, what we've been waiting for. So yeah, I think this is that book that people are going to want to have.
I got a question for you guys and for the chat.
Yeah.
How many of you, was it Friday or was it, I feel like, no, it was Thursday. How many of you sat for 5 hours?
Nobody
what?
actually sat there, right? You had to like go do things and come back and go do things and come back.
I was working, so I was sat there for 5 hours watching like them place a chair. Was it? I think they were saying it 15 minutes at a time.
Yeah, it was 5. Yeah, it was 5 hours. Oh gosh, we'll see. Maybe if I get enough of them, then I definitely will. Oh, there's Jen.
There-
I'm not on comments. Lucy's on comments, right? Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Anyways.
Thank you, Comic Dicker.
I should. I'm gonna take over your comments, Lucy. She's gonna get so mad when I start clicking those buttons. Number 18, Infamous Iron Man #1.
I didn't realize I didn't unclick it. I was like looking, I was reading over here and I forgot to unclick it.
No worries.
Sorry.
All right, Jen, you're up for number 17, which I think that you're gonna like this one.
Yeah, actually, Yasmin Kutri, I feel like has had a lot of really great covers, and I felt like right before this comic came out, because this was like a week or 2 ago, when this came out, was already on the rise, and this is awesome.
Way before that, his Putri covers from like the early 2000s or go for.
I love Jasmine Putri. She is such a great artist, and I've been saying this forever. Like she does not get hers. She does not get her flowers. I swear. Like I love her. We did cover her before.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Jen.
I mean, we should probably put a link somewhere of that show because that was pretty good. But yeah, I really like it. I kind of wish I would have gotten it for 25 ratio, but
it was on the top 10 list last week, so it definitely fell a bit. And my only criticism, which Marky and Marty disagreed with me on this, but I didn't like that the Superman cape goes all the way down the page. I would have preferred to have been kind of cut off more like Batman's was.
But it's a blur.
It reminds me of a bookmark. Huh? I know, because he's going really fast, and that's what Marky was saying. I'm like, I get that, but I don't know. Like, maybe
you don't like it?
It's a little distracting for me. Like it just looks like it looks like a bookmark, like a banner. And I'm like, if they would have just had it be like a little bit more of a cape shape, and I get that he's going fast, but that was my only thing. I do love the background. I think it's very cool that you have the different cities being represented. And I think other than that, it's really, really nice. But
I get what you're saying, Laura, because it does look like, when you paint like a mark, just like, I get it. Yeah, I see it now, but I still like it. I still love it. I love like the city in the back. Like I like it. I like the 2 different colors of the city, like the day and night, basically, and that's kind of like how they are. They're like they're the same, but they're opposite. Like, same. I don't know. I love
symbolic,
it.
Right? It's very symbolic.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like what Rudy just said. Is Rudy flowy? Yeah, the cape needs to be just a little flowy.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a little bit towards the top, but it just kind of loosens out at the bottom.
Yeah. It still works. It's just that would be my only thing I would change about this. But I think that if you ever come across Putri covers, especially back, like I was saying, like about 10 years ago, there were these really amazing Nightwing covers, and they go for pretty good money. So Putri is not one you should sleep on. Pick them up. All right, let's keep on going.
You keep saying he, I feel like.
Dude, she.
What did I say?
She said she. No, she said she. I heard
She did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Sorry, Putri, if I'm misgendering.
No, I think you said it right. I mean, I heard it right. I don't know. But yeah, I can't believe 2016 was like almost 10 years ago. Like that's when
I know.
Wow.
16, 17, that's when
Crazy.
a lot of her covers were coming out, and I can't like in my head. Like 2016 was 10 years ago. That's insane.
Yeah. Putri stuff, man, just stays though. It just hits. It's timeless. All right, that was number 17. Jen, the stats. So we tracked 8 copies sold on a 7-day trend of 2%, with a high sale of $60 for a CGC 9.6 and a current fair market value of $49. So we're looking at double ratio already. Not too shabby. What do we have next, Sarah?
Sure. It's the Fantastic Four, right? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's a Fantastic Four, right? Fantastic Four, number 272. I just saw this cover and saw that She-Hulk is in it. Love that. We obviously, with Fantastic Four coming, we will know that Nathaniel Richard is a pivotal character in the Marvel universe. He's the son of Sue Storm and Reed Richards. So it's no surprise that he comes from such a notable background. His first cameo appearance in this issue and spotlight on him has grown steadily in recent times. Part of the speculation and part is based on conjecture. This has been relatively inexpensive key for years, but is now seeing a resurgence. I think every time like this, something like this we're talking about, we should have like alert. So yeah, as online speculation ramps up. So we've tracked 44 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 8% with a high sale of $44. Not too shabby for a CGC 9.6. That's crazy. In a current raw near mint fair market value of $6. Again, these are steals. So, you guys have been warned.
Yeah, I mean, for $6, I mean, that's not a bad investment to make. I see somebody in the comments saying the story was so dumb, and I've heard that. So maybe that's part of why these books don't really sell for a lot. But I don't know. I think everybody's excited, so collect what you like.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, that was number 16. Let's keep on cruising. Lucy, you're up next.
Okay, so sorry, like Rory was coming. He came to talk to me. Okay, so this one is number 15, G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, number 315 by Francis Portela, Camouflage, 1 out of 10, which is, it's not, it's, what is it called? Not camouflage, but what is it?
Negative space?
Negative space.
Yeah, negative space, right? But it call it camouflage, which same thing, right? 1 out of 10. This variant from Francis Portela really nails the camouflage aspect, and it plays into the growing popularity of the negative space style variant, bringing it to G.I. Joe. The franchise still alive and well. Occasionally releases covers like this that sees a nice popped at the aftermarket. We tracked 22 copies sold, a 7-day growth trend of 24% with a high sale of $13 for a raw copy and a current Nearman. Nearman for $10. How old is this book?
Last week or this week? I think it's last week. It's within the past month.
Okay, so it's just like pretty new. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty cool, I guess. I don't know if I seen the G.I. Joe like doing the negative like with this.
Well, the other ones weren't as. I actually I think they did a good. Who was it? Francis Portela.
Uh-huh.
Did a really good job, I thought, with this character. The other ones, I was kind of like,
Hi, Namesh. Oh my goodness, Namesh.
Oh, thank you, Namesh.
Thank you for anniversary. Woo woo! You are late to the party, but you're here. No worries. It's good to see you here in the chat. I was just telling the girls that telling Sarah. I think it's been like a month that I've been on here, and I feel like I haven't been here for like forever.
Yeah, we've been holding down the fort. But yeah, the G.I. Joe stuff, guys, there's definitely a fan base. So when you cross that over with this whole negative space or camouflage, if you want to call it that, which I think is kind of cute because they're kind of playing off the war terms, you add those two things together and yeah, this is going to hit. And it did. I like the color of the blue. I think that it's subtle, but it still has that impact that you're looking for, like with the JTC types. She did a good job, like what Jen was saying. I think that she kind of put her own twist on something that gets done often, but she made it her own. Anything to add?
So what's the difference? Like, is that what we're going to be calling negative space cover? Because I've seen that before, or they call it camouflage.
I don't know. I think it's just another fun way of doing it. Some people call it bleed. You can have like a bleed variant where the color bleeds. So there's color bleed, there's negative space, there's camouflage, which is another one that they do. What's the one that David Nakayama does where there actually are like solid lines, but it's always the same as the background? It's called something. It'll come to me. But that's another way of doing it,
Yeah, because they did it for Lilo and Stitch and Zootopia, right?
Yeah. And I think, exactly. That was Ivan Tao, though, that I think was what I'm thinking with the... No, it wasn't Ivan Tao, the Lilo and Stitch one. But same idea, same concept, and I think it works. So, yeah, if you're a fan of negative space or camouflage, you can get this one for only, what, $10? Not too shabby.
Oh.
All right.
Did you guys just see that JTC posted on his Instagram for C2E2?
No, what is it?
No.
It's like a mystery thing on his Instagram.
Oh,
so
no.
Nice. I really like him. Let me see. A mystery thing on his Instagram.
Like it's going to be a mystery cover at C2E2? Or...
I think so. I think it's going to be a drop. That's what it looks like.
All right, let's see. Ooh, this is cool.
But I don't think it's...
Share the screen.
I'm going to do it. Hold on.
But I don't think it's a teaser, right?
We ... Chicago. Bullseye is what everybody's guessing, which that makes the most sense.
But someone else said, what if it was the dark Daredevil's dark suit? What's it called?
Shadowland.
Yes.
Maybe. Galactus. I saw Galactus too because of the horns right here. That's what I was thinking too, but I wasn't positive. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's a very subtle hint. So he's definitely playing with us a little bit, toying with us. But we'll find out when we get closer. We're only a couple weeks away.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, that looks crazy. I just feel like I see somebody like this, like with the hands down like this.
Bullseye would be badass because he did the Daredevil one for, what was that?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But so this would be like the perfect counterpart to that. All right, number 15, we have G.I. Joe, Real American Hero. Number 315. Moving on. Number 14.
Yeah, right? Whatever. I'm just kidding.
I saw that.
That's funny. Is the hood?
For a second, I thought it was one of those magic eyes.
Yeah, like you have to blur your eyes and it'll tell you what you're seeing. But all right, Jen, you're on 14.
This is Batman 609 Jim Lee Direct. Fans were out in force last week to secure the return of the Hush Saga in Batman 158. Did you guys do something for that for your store?
I don't know.
Well,
I haven't been at the shop. I've been working my other job, so I'm assuming he did. Yeah, maybe.
Okay. It was cool. Did you see the oversized one?
Yeah, the 11 by 17 made the list on the other one. That people are telling me that it's like ridiculous in person. Like
you have to get 2 life-size bags, and then that will hold it. But you can't. It's not 1 life-size bag. It's 2 life-size bags. It's bigger than a treasury.
That's crazy. That's so
It
cool.
is.
But yeah, I've been hearing good things, but I haven't been in the shop for a
Mhm.
few days because tax season. So
Oh shoot, I taxes.
yes.
Sorry.
She's like, oh shoot, I'm an adult. Damn it.
Okay.
In anticipation of the event, fans have been revisiting this book, which features the first appearance of Thomas Elliot, who becomes Hush. It's a beloved storyline for Batman fans, and this book has been a modern key for years. Because of it, we tracked 13 sold copies over 7-day trend of 14%, with a high sale of 150 for a CGC 9.8, with a current near mint raw for 53.
That's not bad for 53. I think that this is one of those iconic images. This is Anthony's favorite Jim Lee cover. He has it on like a tumbler out in the hallway because he just likes it so much. And it's one of those books that everybody should own. Sarah, do you own one, or does your brother's brother own one?
No, nobody owns in the family, and I do not own this one, but this is such an iconic book too. So
It is.
definitely a blue chip to pick up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I thought they kind of, I don't want to talk shit, but they kind of tricked me on this because I had this book and I was going to get it signed by Jim Lee, and I had somebody send it, like, gets this signed for me, even though because I already had one signed and I wanted to send it to CGC, and then they never give it back.
No.
Who is it?
Can you say their name?
Give me their name. I want their
Yeah.
IG handle.
Yes.
I don't say it here. I'll
Yeah,
tell
why
you guys
not?
later. I'll tell
Say
you guys later. No.
No.
Keyboard warriors unite.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. That's not. Did you bring it up to him? Like, hey, you never sent my book back.
They were like, what are you talking about?
Oh no.
You should do that. What is that with Stewie? Where it's like, where's my money? With Brian.
Yeah.
Where's my book?
Yeah, no. They're like, no, you didn't. You didn't give me that book. You didn't. And I was like, I did. But I'm like, whatever.
I don't like that
Yeah.
story, Lucy. Damn,
I know.
okay.
I love it, especially because of the artist. I love the artist too. Like, obviously, like Jim Lee, right? Like, I love it.
Yeah.
And like, I love this book. But yeah, sucks. Don't have it anymore.
Well, in Chicago, you girls try to hunt one down. If you find it, I'll buy it for Lucy.
Absolutely.
You
Oh,
guys dig around.
I'm all sad.
And also-
I'm sorry.
I might have one.
Dang it, I ruined this.
Number 14, Batman 609, the Jim Lee direct edition that both Sarah and Lucy don't own.
I don't have it either.
Or Jen.
Sad story.
Right? She was crying.
Oh my
And
god.
such a sad show for our anniversary.
I know. I'm moving
Wait,
on.
wait.
You guys- oh
Aren't
my God.
they taking all these and they're doing reprints, right? Facsimiles.
I don't want that.
Yeah,
I want the original.
Is there a foil of this one? I feel like there was. If there wasn't, there will be. But all right, okay, let's keep going. Next up, Sarah?
Yeah.
Sarah.
We've got Daredevil, number 58. This is obviously Daredevil Born Again is still causing waves on the aftermarket. Part of this edition of White Tiger to the on-screen lexicon, introducing many viewers to the character for the first time, which that was a great episode.
It was.
White Tiger has a storied history, but not the best track record for longevity. This book marks the introduction of Angela Del Toro, who would have become the fourth White Tiger. She's featured in the newest season, and fans are looking to secure it before it potentially gains more traction. Hey, we've tracked X copies? 10 copies sold, I'm hoping. Maybe not. Who knows? At a 7-day trend of 6%, with a high sale of $20 for a raw copy and a current raw near mint fair market value of $18. Another steal. You know, if you're on the spec train, probably should pick it up.
Yeah, I like how Liger and I both have. It's this one, and I have Spawn, so I have 2 out of the whole list.
Yay! I won.
I'm trying to find the all white David Mack cover. I haven't come across it yet. I thought I might have it, so I was like digging around trying to find it, and I haven't. But this is
I don't think it's
the
probably in
official.
that thing you bought.
That's what I know. Eventually, I'll get to it. Eventually, I just haven't had time. I haven't had time. But I'll get to it. But yeah, this is cool. I think this is very neat. And if with the all black covers like this, guys, if you can find one in a near mint condition for $20, I would not hesitate. It seems like a pretty easy win for anybody that wants to flip or collect. All right, that was number 13. We have one left before we move on, and it's going to. Is it Lucy? Who's next? All right,
You?
we'll give it to Jen because Lucy's muted. Jen, there you go. Lucy's muted, but somebody's talking. I
do you want it, Lucy?
Yeah, somebody's talking in the background.
Oh,
What?
Do you want
It's
it?
Whatever, I can do it if you want. It's up to you. No, it's out there. That's why. Because I have the door open. That's why I keep muting myself.
Yeah, she's muting it because she doesn't want to talk to us. She's like, I'm done.
I should have. No, it's because Sam is working. He has work, and then because Mariah just been like crazy, so I keep muting myself. But no, I can do it. It's fine.
Take it away. Take it away then. There you go.
Okay, Sister Imperator. How do you pronounce this? Imperator. Is how we struggled with this on the top 10 too. The guys were like, how do we say this? Okay, so that's not just me who's having a hard time. Okay.
You know what this title reminds me of? If you've ever seen 30 Rock, and I think her name is Jenna, and it has a part in The Rural Juror. And
oh my God, yes. I love that episode.
You're trying to say she's no
yes. This is it. Well, I guess it was maybe relative unknown right now, but we're here to change that. This is the book that delves into the origin of the Sister Emperor as well-developed character within the world created by the band Ghost. Similar to Cohen in Cambria, Ghost has a rich history of the world building, and Sister Emperor dude, that kills me. Sister Emperor plays a key role within. The Ghost has now brought the character to the comic book form, and their fan base has been showing up full force. We tracked 19 copies sold, a 7th growth trend for 19 trend of the 19 with the highest sell of $21 of a raw copy, and the current year ran $15. So it's like not much of a
this
difference.
band apparently has a massive following. So people when they see that this is like becoming hot, they're trying to get a hold of it. So it's interesting. The band Ghost.
Huh. That's funny. And I like because this book, the cover looks like one of those like 90s, 80s horror movie, like, and she's like one of those hot girls around that, like Pamela Anderson, like one of those, it says properly.
Properly.
Imperator. I can't. Dude, that tour at the end, yeah, she's gonna haunt you, Lucy. Hey, which one's gonna haunt me? The little girls or the hot girl? Which one?
Like, say it right. Imperator.
Anyway, it's a cool cover. I like this. I want to read it. I want to know what it's about. Like the little ghost girls in the back. I don't know. It looks interesting. Is this a new?
Within the past 3 months. But this one, like Laura was right that like people really liked it, but I think there wasn't. So it sold really quick, and then it wasn't reorderable. So I think it was underordered, even though I think people like found out about it too late, and then were like, because I haven't seen this on anyone's. What's it called?
Yeah, That's
false.
typically how it goes, right? Once people start talking about it, it's like, oh well, too late, it's gone. There were only like 5. Yeah, the art's good. It kind of has like, it reminds me a little bit of Greg Horn, like when he did his run on Elektra, he kind of had that vibe. And with Emma Frost, I could see Greg Horn working on this. But yeah, it is a future ghost. That's a good way of putting it. We just lost Sarah. Where'd she go? Okay, so that was number 12. Hopefully you guys made the list at some point, either here or on the top 10. But if not, maybe we can help you with next week. Before we get to that, though, spoiler alert.
Too late. How late? Well, let's see if anybody saw it. Did anybody see it? Go. Yes, Cinescope. That's what I was thinking, Bruce.
All right, you guys, guess. Without rewinding the video, guess the covers.
We'll see that's true. They can't rewind. Shit.
Can't rewind while we're live. So they got like a flash of what this might be. I was just like, I don't know. I haven't been into like these new books lately, so I had to really focus. But
you know what? I almost picked, but I'm really excited that they reprinted the G.I. Joe silent issue 21.
I didn't even know they did.
Yeah, it comes out this week.
Cool. Oh, I didn't know that. Dang.
That's always been on my hunt list, but I want it for cheap, and I don't find it for cheap. So this is a way for me to own it without having to pay a lot of money.
Yeah, well,
so I almost picked that
guessed it, so we'll let him.
Yeah, they saw it.
All right, Sarah, go ahead. Why did you pick this one?
So through all the like many recovers this week, this was just very interesting to me. This is Resurrection Man, Quantum Karma. This is actually issue 1. This is by the wonderful, the talented Dan. Is it Posehn?
Ponesian,
thank you. Yeah, I just thought it was so unique with the clock, and the skull's forehead and the timepiece and the guy's eye. It just pure gothic gorgeousness. That's why I chose it.
I think I said that wrong. I think it's Panosian.
Dan Panosian.
That's how it's spelled, right? P-A-N-O-S-I-A-N. Panosian. Yeah, his stuff is incredible. Like, I'm so impressed with what he's been putting out. The amount of detail. When you picked this as your pick, I was like, well, dang.
That's
yes, right? You know what? And then when I saw it again, like I literally forgot like that you had already picked it. I was like, oh, this is a good one. And then I go back and then I was like, damn it, never mind, she picked it already. But yeah, that's a nice one. It's a good one.
I would definitely pick it up. What is he doing right now? He did The Last Boy. He's the writer of that. He did a cover for that. Oh, thank you, JD. You and I are on the same page. So I think any of his stuff right now is just really getting the attention it deserves. So good pick, Sarah. Jen,
I like how. Oh shoot! When I scrolled up, Lord of Brooklyn. Yeah, 15 max. Ideally 1 to 2. And then I don't know if they are. Do you guys know if they're doing silent issues for all the different? I did see another character. I just didn't know if it was silent or not.
Sorry, I was muted. Meaning grilled cheese. Oh. Again, Jen, this is a really good cover by too. I think that's a nice. I like the glow of it.
Cool. Sorry. So yeah, my pick is Absolute Green Lantern. I picked the Martin Simmons 1 for $25. You can get it for like $9.99, $15. Like I've been noticing that some ratios are going like half, if not under. This is one of those, but I really liked Martin Simmons.
Is it because it's the title Green Lantern? That's why you think?
The Absolute Green Lantern?
Yeah, that's why it's like it doesn't go for more.
Well, it just came out, and I wonder if everyone else was like kind of, when like so Batman came out, everyone was like, oh, Batman, oh, Superman, Wonder Woman, and then now it with the Flash, Martian Manhunter, and now Green Lantern, they're not the big 3. So I wonder if people went heavy and then now have a bunch just like, okay, I just here just. But for me, I'm like, that's great because I haven't had a chance to read Flash or Martian Manhunter, but I've heard great things. So even though they're not the top 3, or sorry, big 3, like I've heard great things about the story. So this one, I don't know. I like when I can buy a ratio for under ratio. at least.
Yeah, I did see some of the other covers, and I almost picked one of the Green Lantern covers because I really liked it. But then I saw this one, and I was like, "Ooh, I like this one better." But yeah, Green Lanterns has some really good covers, and they're like kind of like regular covers, just regular variant covers. But yeah.
Nice pick, Jen. I like that.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do a Dan show. We've never done him before.
No, yeah, I would love to see what other things that he's done. I love that he's a double threat where he draws and he writes, like Scotty.
Yeah, that's what somebody else said here. Said that fun fact, and then I lost it. I did highlight it, but I don't know where it went.
He wrote The Last Boy. He wrote Alice Ever After.
Do you think he'll be in C2E2?
I don't know. I mean, if it is, it's going to be very last minute. But I mean, it would be very cool.
Wait, this one is the fan fact. That it is. Drew said something fan fact. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, mine it's Poison Ivy, and it's 1 out of 50. No, each 32, and it's Joshua Swaby. I can't pronounce this. Freaking, what is that? Swaby. Swaby.
Swaby, like they call him Sway. You can just say Sway.
Swaby, because it has both of them. And it's 1 out of 50. It's 1 out of 50, and I really love this one. I like that kind of like the dark, and then just like more like if the way the light it's hitting, like I don't know. I really like this one, and it's kind of creepy. Also, I don't know. I really liked it. It caught my attention, and to be at the issue 32, 1 out of 50, I thought it was cool too. Yeah, this is my pick.
All right, I don't want to like crap on your pick here, but I actually don't like this at all for his work, for his style. I love Sway stuff. He did some killer Catwoman covers. I think Sarah picked him a while back. And so like you can see what he's capable of. And this to me is like not even remotely what he could have done. It's not bad, but it's nothing impressive for me when you compare his previous work. But good pick, Lucy.
Right, welcome back.
Lucy's like, kiss my ass, Laura. No, it's a good pick still, but I just remember when I saw this was
whatever.
It's supposed to be like a horror.
I'm not coming back till next month now.
I know it's like that version, but I just didn't do it for me.
Because to me, it was him trying to do. Remember that Friesen? There's a Friesen Witching Hour Wonder Woman. I felt like he was just doing like his horror take of Poison Ivy.
It doesn't look like his style though. Like even if he was, I think it's the lighting maybe, or maybe it's just the fact that he didn't capture the material. Because like I always think of like his, again, the Catwoman one where you can see so much detail in the lighting that this one's okay. It's like a solid. On a scale from 1 to 10, I give
question: if you were in a darkened greenhouse and you saw her, I'd be scared, and you get the heck out of there. You're not
I thought it was creepy. I like it. That's what it got me. Like it was creepy. It looks kind of creepy looking. I like it.
I don't like her face. Yeah. I agree with Laura. Okay. I think it's I like that what he did is he incorporated her outfit as like part of her very like
thank you Comics Embrace. Thank you.
First of all, weird. Comics Embrace. I didn't pick Daredevil for the cover because the cover does nothing for me. I picked it more because of the story. I think it sounds really interesting to have Matt Murdock be aged and to have his.
So what she's saying is stuck at Comics Embrace. Just
kidding. All right, Comics Embrace. I get what you're saying. Mine was not a cover buy this week. It really wasn't. It was more just like a story buy because I think that with Daredevil coming out, there's a lot of interest in the character, and I think that the story itself sounds interesting because he's older. But I like all the covers that the girls picked. I really do. Just
except mine.
No, I like yours too. Oh God, I shouldn't have said anything. I like yours too.
I'm just kidding.
It's a solid group.
I'm giving you shit. Just kidding.
Did you see that one cover?
I love these stuff. Oh, go ahead, Jen.
Did you see the one cover for Daredevil?
I looked at all the variants and
the one where it's him older, but like kind of more zoomed in on his face, and you got to see like you didn't like that one.
I didn't, and I wasn't a fan of the Rose Besh one either.
If you were going to do an exclusive for it, what would be your optimal?
Dan Quintana. That's who I would have picked.
And
but he doesn't respond to my DMs, so.
Would it have been like a close up or? Like, what would be like your ideal?
More. I like that. Did you ever see Dan Quintana's Frankenstein?
I gotta look up this guy.
It was like literally one of the best covers of last year, but nobody really paid attention to it. But he was really good at kind of creating that oldness to the skin, the wrinkliness to the skin. So I would probably go with that. I actually think that Dan would do a fantastic version of this. So yeah, mine's not a cover buy. Mine's more just that I think it's going to be really cool.
Is it going to be a C2E2? No. Because then what we could do is Sarah and I can be like, hey, you need to contact Bird City. They have ideas. Yeah. They have ideas.
Hey, Landa's in the chat. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Tell them to hit me up.
Yes. All the way, Laura. I totally agree with you. That Frankenstein is phenomenal.
Thank you. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, the girls were, I think, were like all cover buys. Well, Jen, you might, maybe not.
I mean, it was more, to read it, but it was a cool cover.
I can't wait for the Daredevil. I think it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be a good read. So those are our picks. Now let's talk about what we think might possibly make the list next week. Jen?
So we're trying something a little different. We have 2 slides. So because if you go to Covrprice, there's a way to look up for new release. You go to new release section. There's a toggle feature for like the highest currently going for like pre-sales. So this is this slide. The next slide is going to be like volume, like how many have already pre-sold, but like maybe aren't going for
like a premium.
Yeah. So this number 1 as of right now, it's ratio 1.5 for Marvel Rivals, the 1/100. Is a reprint though, right? Because technically they already did this for. Was it FF?
Well, it had a minimum trade on it, the original one. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, yeah. It was FF 26 or 20 something.
Mm-hmm. But it wasn't the Virgin.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. And then Ironheart Bad Chemistry 1/100. It's going for like 130 ballpark. And then is this the Laura? This is the one from you, right?
Yeah, this is the 1/100. I thought about this one too, because out of all the variants, this is actually the one I did like the best. But sometimes I just think that you just pick up cover A, And
then Absolute Green Lantern. Typically, the 1/100s have been going for around 100. So the new Green Lantern.
That one does nothing for me too. Man, I'm being a little pain in the ass this week. I'm like,
so out of these 4, do you think any of them are going to be top 20 or no?
No.
I would say the Momoko has a chance.
Mm-hmm.
There's a popularity
I
in that
thought
character.
that one was out already.
You're thinking of the one that has the trade on it.
So they're releasing this as 1/100?
Right. So I know. I'm not saying I would personally buy it. I'm just saying it has a chance. It would either be that or Daredevil for me.
That's amazing.
And then, so the next slide, it's volume.
Wait, do you guys want to weigh in first? So if I had to pick one of these, I'd pick Daredevil, and then I would go to the Momoko. You guys are up.
I'd go Momoko and then Daredevil.
Okay.
Why is a hidden gem?
Because it's a 1/100, and usually hidden gems have been like a callback for. So it's like an older artist. Well, I mean, I guess Ramita's not that old. I mean,
Well, I guess I'll pick Momoko and the black and white one, Absolute Green Lantern. I mean, that one, I like it. I like it better. I don't know if I like the black and white. I don't know. I like that one better. I don't know, between Peach Momoko and the Marvels and Absolute Green Lantern.
Oh, Black Crown. What they're doing. So this isn't a second print. It's the number 1 for Marvel Rivals. So they could have done that, but they were like, how do we sell more of another comic title? So they just changed it to Marvel Rivals. First print.
Interesting.
I don't know. I feel like my gut says long term, I don't think there's going to be a ton of the Ironheart Back Chemistry 10100s. Like my store didn't even get the one for 25. So I don't know.
Not this book. I don't like, the face on Ironheart. Like it looks like a deer. Like I don't know. It looks weird. Like I don't like it.
Well,
if the face was different, I don't know. Like, but I know it's the helmet, but it just looks like if it was painted like a deer or something. I don't know. It looks funny to me. That's the only thing I don't like about it. And that I don't think it's bad. I like it. It's just that it kind of
Marvel Rivals. I'll do Marvel.
Okay, Marvel Rivals. Moving on. Now, this slide, Jen, you were saying this is more about. Oh God, there's this book.
So this is so if you go to Covrprice and you go to new releases, there's a toggle feature. There's the highest sales, and then there's like market something. Like so, this is like how many is selling, but also is trending. I think on an upward. So it's.
So we're looking at highest sales versus quantity sold. Okay,
I think right. Is that what that feature means?
Yeah, because now you're talking about what's moving the most versus what's selling for the highest on the last page, right?
Yeah. So you have the Clayton Crane, the surprise variant, which was one per store, right?
Yeah. We talked about this a lot. This is number 2 on the top 10.
Really?
Which one?
Mm-hmm. The Venom.
Mary Jane Venom.
The Mary Jane cover?
Why?
Ugh.
Well, okay, so it was a surprise variant, and then also it was a big spoiler, right? Like, which it's funny because already there was a spoiler cover. There's 2 spoiler covers, normal, and then they did this third one. But then, did you guys see the spoiler cover for All New Venom?
Well, we were talking about this on the last show, and I didn't want to say like everything on that one, but I'll say what I think. I think it's stupid. I think that they kind of screwed over people that were really invested in, like, we're trying to figure out who the All New Venom was going to be, and then they just go out in this complete bizarre turn. And I don't know. I find it disrespectful to the fans. I don't like it.
Well, doesn't it play into her jackpot powers?
Yeah, but again, there were so many other options, and I think a lot of people were banking on the other options, and this feels gimmicky. It feels maybe not gimmicky. That's not the right word. Sarah, what's the word I'm going for here? It feels
tacky.
Maybe tacky is the word. It feels tacky, and so I didn't want to say that on the other show, but I'm gonna say it right now. I think it's dumb.
Right. Just say it.
But I was a little bit more upset with the spoiler cover that has the flower in front of the face. Now I know that the flower in front of the face is supposed to be like it was an in-panel reveal of MJ. Like when MJ first appeared in comics, that's what they did, right? It was her in a panel and there was a flower over her face. So you couldn't see her until the next issue.
That's stupid.
They did that for the cover of a comic book. And so I looked at it and I was like, okay, I'm a little upset because it's a spoiler cover, but you don't see her on it, but it alludes to it's MJ. And then the 10100 is just that as a virgin. And I was like, I see what you're trying to do. It would have been better, I think, is if they would have done acetate. And then you could have lifted the flower and then seen her like in the Venom costume. I think would have been cooler. Because then you'd been like, oh, it's acetate, and then you get to see anyway.
But why I kind of am agreeing with the chat, first of all, why is this cover such like this like man body? I've seen other iterations of a female Venom, and they're curvy, they look like a woman.
It was supposed to be like because they did that because one of the people who could have been it was, oh my God, what was her name? I'm blanking. There's 4 people who could have been. It was 3 guys and 1 girl. Oh my God, what's the girl's name?
Okay, sorry. What?
Who was the girl that could have been Venom?
Madam Mask.
Yes. Oh my God, thank you. So out of 4, so I was like, okay, well, I thought that was already taken out of account because of the body. I don't know if did they explain it? I didn't read it yet.
I haven't read it yet either, so I don't know.
I wonder if they'll explain like why.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the first one. We're totally getting off. We're going.
Sorry. Yeah. So that's as of right now, this has sold the most and is on a nice trend and all that stuff. Marvel Rivals, the Federico Sabatini cover, and then I'm happy to see that the G.I. Joe Silent Missions edition reprint for 21 is doing well, and then you have Absolute Superman number 6. So out of these 4, well, I guess we already knew
Yeah, it's Venom.
It's Venom.
I built Venom. I claim Venom, so you guys can't pick it now. So you have to pick something else.
G.I. Joe. I do G.I. Joe.
I guess. Well, whatever. Whatever I get, it's cool.
It's cool.
Like, I don't even care. G.I. Joe is cool. Like, that's neat. I didn't even know they were doing that. So that's cool because I'll never own the original.
Wait, isn't there a really cool cover with MJ breaking out of a symbiote costume? Oh, was it Enoch Lee? No. It was from like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah,
and it's like it's her coming out of it. Yeah,
it's not Art Germ. Oh my god, who is it? It's fantastic.
Yeah, it is fantastic. It's like 2-3 years ago, right?
I think it's older than that. Who is the artist on that? It's so good. It's like an all black cover. Do you guys know what we're talking about, Sarah? She's coming out and like it looks like the teeth or the mouth is opening like this.
Yeah. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yes, I know what you're talking. I had that. Yes. No, it's not. That's not our germ. No.
Who was it?
It's not.
Wow.
Didn't somebody? Clayton? He said.
Is it Clayton Crane?
No.
It wasn't Clayton Crane.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, damn it!
You guys can't look it up. That's cheating. You have to use your brains.
Renew your vows. It was on Renew
all the time. Whenever like people can't figure something out, like
vows
on their phones, it's like no. It wasn't
Stephanie Hans.
No,
they could have. Well, I think there's a cool Stephanie Hans one too, though. There's a cool one too, though.
Isn't the one that he's thinking like when it's more of a side profile though?
Oh, I think you're right.
No, wasn't that Momoko?
Center on, huh?
The one that you're talking about wasn't in Momoko. The one at the side.
No, the one that the side one was Stephanie Hans. Liger's right, but Inyuk Lee was it Inyuk Lee? That sounds right.
What did I say?
Hold on. I think I can look it up now because I think that's right.
I think it's right. I think it is Stephanie Hans.
No, the Stephanie Hans one is the side angle.
Inyuk Lee sounds right. I agree. Comic Digger.
Oh no, that's not the one I'm thinking.
No,
this is cool. Here, I'm gonna share my screen, but this isn't what I'm thinking.
Yeah, share the screen.
Dude, my computer's being weird. It's like, all right, hold on. This is what he's talking about, but this isn't the one I'm thinking.
Oh, that's cool.
The one I'm thinking is like all black.
It was.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. It's not that one. I know it's not that one. It's the one coming out of the Venom thing, like split in half.
Yeah, and the Stephanie Hans one, that one had like blue on it. I thought. Here, I'll look it up just to see because I don't think it's that.
We're talking Mary Jane, right?
Yeah, it was MJ.
The Stephanie Hans one is.
I remember when it came out. It was really hard to get. Everyone wanted it. It was really expensive.
See, is this the one you're thinking, Liger? That's not the one I'm talking about.
That's cool. Yeah, that's not the one I'm talking about either.
That's cool. Though.
No, it is cool, but that's not the. I cannot believe I'm doing this. I don't want to look it up because it's gonna come to me, and then see how slow my computer's.
Wait, are you talking about the Jae-Hung Lee?
Maybe
Venom number 19. Yes,
that one.
That's it.
Yeah, he gave us one of those, didn't he?
That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, we talked about this one. We showed his stuff. Yes.
Dang. Okay, that was it. See, Liger was wrong. Haha, Liger.
That's a lot better than.
That took us way too long to remember, though. We're like, no. Right? We got there eventually.
We got there.
Yeah, I knew you were talking about that one, but I couldn't
that is what we were thinking, but okay. Well, anyway, that was it for us tonight, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. Use the code Nirvana14 if you want to try Covrprice out. And Bird City Comics, tomorrow we are going to be revealing our Pop Kill number 2. And all I'm going to say, it's flawless.
Is it?
And it's not because it's mine. It's chef's kiss. When you guys see this tomorrow, you're gonna be like, holy hell. The artist is fantastic and she's doing amazing things. And I would argue this is her best cover she's ever done. Oh, and FYI, it's the first time that she has nudity on a cover too. Because we have a naughty and nice version. So make sure you guys are following Bird City on Instagram. You'll get all the details about that. The launch will be this Friday, but we'll reveal it tomorrow. And I promise you're gonna want to see it. Yeah, let's do some roundtable goodbyes. Sarah, we'll start with you since you're up here with me. Hi.
Hi. How's it going? Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for participating. We love you all. It's so great to have the 4 of us back together again. Yeah. Uniting as well. I feel like we should be forming like Voltron or something, but yeah. Right? So again, show your appreciation and love to these 3 other women that I co-host, and not just co-host, but are my good friends. They've been doing this awesome content for 4 years. And not to be like banging the drum or anything, but we are 4 females that talk about comics, that know our comic stuff. These women have fantastic knowledge and information and probably are the best around. So it is awesome that we've been around for 4 years, and I'm grateful to be a part of it. So saying that, we have fantastic content, obviously, every week. So besides us on Tuesday that go live, we have Thursday, a long story short. We have Saturday with the guys from Team Nerd Herd. I bet you better watch it because they just came back from WonderCon, and I'm sure they're going to be showing off what they got. And then on Monday, they're going to be talking about all the cover exclusives for that week. And then you're back with us on Tuesday live, talking all our comic knowledge. So come back, why don't you?
How do you follow that, Lucy?
I know. What the hell? Why would you put me next? I don't know what to say anymore. You said it all. Like, now I'm going to be like Jen. Ditto what she said.
Ditto. Yeah.
No, I'm just like grateful that like we've been doing this for like literally 5 years together, like doing like the shows, but then our own channel here that we moved to our own channel doing our own thing. It's been 4 years already, and it's been awesome. I love it. Like, it gets your mind and everything like from everything else that it's happening, and I love doing this. It's still, even though after 4 years, I didn't think I was gonna last 4 years. Like, I thought I was gonna, like, I don't know, like, you never know what could happen, so I just did 35 years. No, yep. I said these past 5 years. Thank you, the Mesh. Thank you, everybody who's been with us from the beginning. I really appreciate everybody in our chat, everybody here. Like, you guys are the best. And yeah, check out the other guys too. They're okay.
They're all right. Yeah. Jen?
So I think in October 6th, there'll be our 5th year period. And then, 4 years of nearing Nerdvana. Even Britt was saying that she was remembering drawing the lotus. So it was kind of nice, like reminiscing. Dang it, I had something I was going to say and I was blanking. So it's confirmed that CGC is going to be doing on-site grading at C2E2. And they just showed all their prices. And to reholder, and so I can show up with my cracked... I think it got hurt in shipping because it's in the back in a weird spot. So it's not like someone tried to crack it. Just like I got like a boo-boo in the back. But I don't like it and I want to get fixed. So for $40 to get it reholdered, I show up, I pay it, I get it on Sunday.
I'm jealous. I was considering going just for that one feature, but I forgot that we have Matt Rife tickets, so we'll be in San Diego.
Well, I'm hoping that they'll do this again next year, and then they'll start doing other cons where you get on-site grading.
Yeah, maybe New York, because I know that Anthony and I want to go to New York Comic Con, so maybe they'll be there. I'm so jealous. You guys have so much pictures. Huh?
I thought you liked C2E2.
I do like C2E2.
But you guys got tickets for something else instead?
I mean,
you feel it twisting.
This is awkward. Yeah, it was just bad timing too because it's the same weekend as Adam's birthday, and
okay.
Yeah, I have Lennox and Mariah's birthday, Sam's birthday. Like it's a lot.
Oh, cool! Now she's gonna bring 7 things to get graded. I want to do at least 3.
Yeah, it's probably as good stuff.
Reholder and then 2 grading. I don't know.
Do you just sign up as a member to do it?
Oh, I don't know. I've never done it before.
I'm sure it's probably on their site. They'll probably give you guys more details.
Right.
We're going with another couple friend. It was planned a long time ago. I didn't realize it would overlap. So yeah, I will go next year. Yes, next year everything will be settled. The shop will be settled, and we'll make it out there next year. But yeah, I guess
2 weeks.
What?
Right? C2E2.
Yeah, less than that. It's like right around the corner.
So if any of you guys are going, I know Nimesh is going, and I know I'll see him. If anyone else is going, just say hey. We'll be around. But yeah, I really appreciate. Also, I know that I'm not always here, and so I still. It's been 4 years still, 4 or 5 years. And man, I rewatched our first episode. It's funny. It's so funny.
Our first episode is cute. It's cute. We didn't know each other back then.
Rewatched the War Corns.
What weird ones?
The War Corns.
Oh, the War Corns. Oh gosh, they said weird ones. I mean, yeah, we've had drunken streams. We've had technical difficulty streams. We've had guests on our streams. There's been just so much that's happened over the last 4 years. It's pretty incredible. Yeah, you guys already said it. I'm just gonna echo what you already said. I'm so grateful. Lucy kind of nailed it. This is therapy. Being able to come on here and just hang out with my girls and talk comics. It's a blessing. So thank you guys for tuning in every week. It would be less fun if we only had like 2 people watching.
Right?
Yeah.
It'd be so sad.
I know, we'd just be like, hey guys, it's just us 4. All right, that's it for us tonight, guys. Have a great week. We will see you guys.
Thank you. Besos.
Besos.
Besos.